We're right now at Roll. We're right now inside one of the houses in Mundakai. Mundakai, as we all know, is the second worst hit place, and if I can just pan around and show you how this entire place is filled with slush. We wanted to walk and go our way, but you can see our umbrella is going inside, so it is not possible for us to walk. But we just wanted to show you where this place is and how this house is turned into. Their curtains are still lying here like this itself. As you can see, this is one of the curtains, that is one of the curtains. So this is how the devastation was, and how everything entered inside these houses. From what I can gather is that is the kitchen area, and that is one room in this particular house, and everything apart from that is fallen. Where I am standing is a wooden door, or I think it is a part of a cupboard, I suppose. The door, this is the second part of the door which is broken off. Now if you just walk out of this, what you will see is even more horrific. I'll have to help my camera person because this entire place is slushy. So he's trying to walk out too. As we walk out of this place, that also we'll have to do it very carefully because there is slush in the entire place. What my camera person is showing you are the visuals of how close the impact or the route of this entire landslide was. This is Mundakai, where this is the second worst hit place. This was at one point of time where we had houses and a lot of tree plantations and coffee plantations. But right now what you see is just stone boulders and big rocks that have come running down that hill right next to us. And that is how it has turned this entire place. This is one small house that we saw on our way. So we thought we'll go inside and give you an idea of the devastation at this particular place. We were walking from Mundakai to Panjarimattu, and on our way we met a few locals who are staying in Wayanad, and they've been trying to walk up and down. So I tried to speak to them and we got to know something about this entire place. So let's speak to them and they'll give you an idea of. Sir, you are from Wayanad itself and you are very familiar to this place, I suppose.
Yeah, almost. I usually comes over here. So there is a bungalow was there. It's a British bungalow was there. British bungalow, it's a homestay is there. So I usually comes over here. One of my friend was residing here.
Okay.
He used to run a resort at Banasura Sagar Dam region. He lives here with his mom and family. Wife was not with him. But in monthly once or twice he will come and meet his mom. So what will happen every rainy season, he will take his mom, or otherwise even the dog also, pet dog also, he will take the pet dog and go to the resort, which is at Banasura Sagar Dam. This time around he did it. So, completely washed out. There is no idea about my friend, family, everything is.
Do you remember where that bungalow used to be? Any idea? Because nothing.
Even I'm also completely. I don't know how to explain. So almost it's one of the beautiful bungalow over here. Like when I called the owner of the bungalow, he said, "Yes, nothing is there. It's completely washed out." Because this is the place where the Panjarimattu, the epicenter of the this landslide. It's a small. It's not that much big and all from the beginning. So then afterwards there were homes over here. You can see the debris of a lot of houses was nearby.
While coming up we saw that.
We can't even imagine how it has happened because almost 45-50 meters above that most was there. So most is completely washed out. From 5 years he was also he is also from my place.
How, when you've come back today in searching for your friend and this thing, how does it make you realize about what has happened to you?
Not explains. It's not only one family, there are many families. Many families. Even the employees, a lot of estate workers and all. Some of almost 400 to 450 houses are washed away.
Okay.
But we can only identify as per the panchayat documents and all. No? So whatever houses are existing. Beyond that, there are many people.
Yes. Workers in
from northern part of imagine, because this is one of the beautiful place, Churalmala, Mundakai and all. So here it will be Nilambur in another districts. So people are staying inside their home. So on those days, now their bodies are found at another district.
So how far are these bodies gone off to? Any idea you don't?
So from here to Churalmala, then Suchipara Sentinel Waterfall falls. Sentinel Waterfalls, it's almost 15 kilometers or something. From there it fell down and went to the Chandler. Chandler is almost, from here I think 35 to 40 kilometers.
Oh.
So the second landslide happened by 4 o'clock or something as per the log plates. And even in 1 hour or 1.5 hours, the bodies are found at Chandler.
I completely understand, sir. I completely understand what you must be going through. You've come here to find your friend, and now you see this destruction. So is this a regular thing that happens in Wayanad and the areas around, or this is the first time you've seen a devastation like this?
Devastation, I have seen that the Tumala also. Tumala, which is also while you're coming to there, that was happening in 2000.
But the magnitude?
This is huge. This is huge in the sense that is almost 45 to 50% casualty. And area is also not that much big. But this is as compared to that, this will.
Thank you so much for speaking to us, sir. I completely understand. I hope you are able to find your friend. Let's hope that happens. Thank you so much. Well, that was one of the locals of this area who come out in search for his friend, and he gave us a description about this place and how there used to be a beautiful bungalow, an English bungalow, and, which doesn't exist anymore. So clearly, the magnitude of the landslide and the devastation is very horrifying. And let's hope people are able to find their loved ones in this place.
I'm joined in by Rajya Sabha and she's somebody who's been speaking in the parliament also with regards to this entire tragedy. Ma'am, today you've come to visit what is the first thing that you can see?
As you can see, look at the magnitude of this disaster. I mean, more than 325 lives have been lost. Still, there are people missing. Families, the total families have, not just one member, the families have swept away. And the homes, bridges, roads, schools, hospitals, so much of damage caused to this area. It was a peaceful village, where people lived very cohesively. Today, even when you talk to the survivors, they say that they used to ask to the neighborhood whether they had dinner, and then only they used to. So that was a peaceful kind of place. And look at the kind of disaster now. Look at the magnitude of this. So that is the reason why in Parliament also on multiple occasions we requested the central government to declare this as a national disaster, and let us all, there is no politics behind it, we don't want to think of anything else other than to ensure that those who have lost everything, let us do our best to bring them back to normalcy. I mean, let us give rehabilitation is not a small task. Rehabilitating so many, though about 400 houses are lost, rehabilitation of an entire 2 villages is not a small task. It's a very big task which we have to take it in its whole seriousness, and definitely if we can do the 2 lakh compensation, again we have said it's very insufficient, we have to give more. So the basic thing is we still reiterate that this has to be declared as a national disaster as soon as possible, and do our best to let us, the army, the air force, all the authorities, they have been doing excellent work. I mean, the central government, state government, the panchayat, the MLA, everybody has been doing excellent work in terms of mitigating the effects. But still, this is not sufficient. Like when we have the option to declare a national disaster, I think the central government should not keep thinking about it. They should definitely declare this as a national disaster and give the priority to rehabilitate the lost dreams of whoever is surviving from this major damage.
how do you see this conversation that the ministry wants after travel to the country?
We want to underline and say that this is not the moment for the blame game, or this is not the moment for to play politics. Whatever it is, when we said about that warning signals were not there in the it was in Rajya Sabha that Home Minister made a statement that this whatever they had given signal to the state government on 23rd of July, which is factually incorrect. The Chief Minister has in the press conference itself reiterated the stand that no signal, no warning was received by the central government. That's why Congress has moved a privilege motion yesterday. Jairam Ramesh ji has moved a privilege motion against Home Minister, and he is answerable. But I again reiterate, neither the Congress party nor the India Alliance, we are not interested to play any kind of politics here. This is the moment where we have to stand united to ensure that we stay together to save the lives and those who rehabilitate those who have, they are living, but they are living, they are surviving, but their faces, their ear, their eyes tell us the story of what is the point of we living. We have lost our houses, we have lost our livelihood. What do they do? What will they do? So I reiterate again, emphatically I say, we don't want to play politics at this moment. We don't want to be accusing anyone. We are not interested in playing game. But the central government must act now at this moment without any delay and declare this as a national disaster. Well, we all survive on hope and we all survive in belief, and we need to move forward positively with the hope that all the authorities will join hands together and make the habitation habitable. If not here, definitely those who lost their houses should be rehabilitated elsewhere. But the first immediate option would be, now they are living in camps. They cannot survive in camps for long. They will have to be, I think, surely the discussions are on how they can be shifted to rented homes and what the governments can do about it. All the discussions are on. But we should never lose hope. But at the same time, this should not, the general saying is that people have very short memory. This should not be a case that after a few days or weeks or months that something else happens and we all forget the Wayanad tragedy. So let us be determined. Let us jointly, I mean beyond politics, beyond every party should come together and we're working together. Now that's the reality. There is no distinction. There's no. Everybody is doing their bit, whatever it takes to save people and also to rehabilitate. We, provide whatever is possible to them. So let us continue to do that, but let us make sure. I honestly, from this ground zero, I honestly request the central government to declare this as a national disaster. We really don't understand why they are reluctant to do so.
Thank you so much for being personal. I suppose you'll be able to come to the news. Let us thank our resident from ground zero. She's clear and clear that this may be declared as a national disaster, and a lot of more relief can come here and help all the people, so that this entire region where we have seen these nothing but boulders and rocks and sand is again integrated and not to its normal
Roll.
not you know, landslide that we know. Boulders which have created of houses and walls and houses is tumbling down on the huge place. Now this entire meters has been washed away by this landslide. This beautiful swept huge area of land mass that is being almost from 86,000 square feet to a small house that is almost the area around 500 square feet. Now 86,000 square feet of living where there is huge downfall and were destroyed in the landslide. Most of where we stand is a particular place. So clearly the devastation and the pain that is impacting on the community, we can give you an idea in the picture about this.
Roll.
Right now I am at Wayanad Landslides, the first spot where the destruction and evacuation of the landslide has occurred over here. Here we left this place. Wayanad was the first village that is hit by that landslide. And as you can see around me, there is nothing but destruction all across the place. Houses have been broken, the entire community is in a scattered place. And if I look at it, it's panning right as soon as we go there. You can see this used to be the entire town, is what I've been told by people. And today nothing exists over here other than boulders and leftovers of their houses. So that clearly gives you an idea that this is the foundation of this house which is going to our place. And as he is moving across, you see that now there's one tree below that there is a vehicle that is actually crumbling in a very bad place. And these houses around this place have all been torn apart by these big boulders that you see here. And these are not boulders that have been lying around here itself. These are boulders that have come down from that hill during that fateful night when it rained very badly. And right now also as we speak, it is still drizzling, but the situation is not of that storm is what we've been told. But if I keep talking to you and come on my left hand side, this is again another bird's eye view of that entire place because there's a lot of thought behind this and you will be able to see the center of the tragedy right over there. You imagine this hill that is around the center of that entire devastation. From that part of it, boulders and everything on this side, and then because of the drought and heavy rainfall, this entire place got flooded. And today this is the remains, this is the leftover from that entire place that saw this horrific landslide, which is still close to 320 people in this devastation, where most of them are yet to be found, is what I've been told. I met a local here who is searching for his friend, and he told us that this place used to be a picturesque place, a beautiful place with a lot of small and beautiful old English houses over here, and it was just beautiful to look at the tea plantations and coffee and all these things all across. But today this is how it has been left, and this is how it looks today. So the devastation and the destruction really gives you an idea of what must have gone from this particular place on that fateful night and what these people must have faced. As of now, giving you this from this tragic spot of Mundaka, the first spot which is hit by the hurricane, is now the camera person together. Right now I am at Mundukayam, and this is the second worst hit place in this entire Wayanad landslide that took close to 300 people. What I'm going to show you here is a bird's eye view of the entire devastation. First we'll start with that particular visual which my camera person is trying to zoom in and show you. Now that is the source of the entire landslide. That is the center. That brown patch that you see among the green hills is where it all started, and the chunk of sand or boulders that grew from there came gushing down that hill, and from there it created a route for the river and for the tributary. Coming down that is Panjarimattu, this first village which was first hit, the village which was first hit by this entire devastation is Panjarimattu. From there the water came, and then it hit this particular area which is uh, another village from here. And if we show you the stream of this water from here, you can see this water goes all the way till Churalmalai. Now that is the third place from where we've given you the first report of the entire devastation. So this is the pathway or the bird's eye view of the entire landscape. And as you can see, at one point of time, this was an entire forest area with a lot of tree and coffee plantations. But right now, you can only see a barren chunk of land cutting all the way through this forest, and this is what is left of this entire place, which was once filled with forest, tea, and coffee plantation. Now this place uh, uh, is very close to the first spot, and let me just show you on the right hand side from where we are. Now on the right hand side is the residential part of it, where you can see a mosque that has been horribly destroyed by this devastation. And this particular boulder is something that is very interesting. I want to show. Imagine the size of this boulder coming down the hill and the speed that it's going to come down at. These are kind of boulders that had blocked the entire region, and because they were able to make that Bailey Bridge, they've finally been able to do their operations on the upper part of this region. From here, we'll be traveling to the next village, but this is a spot where I wanted to give you a bird's eye view of this entire operation from that center to this entire place, which is now devastated and torn apart because of the landslide that killed close to 300 people, more than 300 people, and still 200 people are missing. So this is one of the situations or one of the spots which carry or which tell the tale of the Wayanad landslide.